pero sacaron guapos, Natalia swallowed. Era como así, aquí
You have 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Of Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. She's a 9th grader. And we have our first team on its way into the finish of this three-dog class.
Driver, you have 30 seconds. Number 147 at the sideline for 1.
Did you bring any mousse with you?
Moose?
Mousse? You know, for your hair?
No.
No? Because I could use some right now. This is Korea Dunlap. Korea, you're one of the younger competitors or in the junior event here, but by far you're not the youngest, are you?
No.
No. How many youngsters are here?
They're all youngsters in the three-dog.
In the three-dog?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the one-dog races out here. I saw some one-dog races.
It's just for kids that, you know, want to go out. It's just a quick dash for the little kids.
Have you done that before?
Yeah.
How old were you when you first started?
5.
5 years old?
Yep.
And I think I've seen some out there who are even younger than 5.
3 years old. I think it's the youngest.
Do you see any new competition coming up for you in the future?
No, not really.
No?
No, because I'll probably be moved on to a higher level by then.
Okay, what's your next level from your junior level now?
Well, I'm in 6-dog right now, so after 6 will come 8. 8-dog.
And then how old do you have to be to get into 8-dog?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Nope.
No.
Nope, well, I'm ready.
Well, Korea, let's find out a little bit about yourself. You live where?
Bakers Mills, New York.
Bakers Mills, New York. Did they ever have a caution light there? A traffic light?
No.
No? Is there a McDonald's in Bakersfield?
No.
No? Is there any stores there?
No.
What do you do for fun?
Work with the dogs. I invite friends over.
Now tell us, how many dogs do you and your mother and father raise?
Raise? Oh, geez, I don't know.
You don't know?
I know how many we have.
I saw a number of something like 100, is that right?
We have 150, but we raise a lot more.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
And then you sell them to other racers, is that it?
Yeah.
Do you have any favorites among the dogs that you currently have?
I have a few.
A few?
Yeah.
Do you know them by name?
Yep.
Can you name some of them?
My leader, Castle. My leader, Cracker. My leader, Saffron.
And they are Huskies, are they, or?
They're Alaskan Huskies.
Alaskan Huskies.
Yep.
Are you partial to Alaskan Huskies for racing?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy best about racing dogs?
I'm not sure. I like the competition.
You like the competition?
Yeah.
Can you teach Alaskan Huskies tricks, though? Or are they mainly for
Maybe
work?
like sit and...
You can teach them to sit?
You can teach them except...
Play dead. You don't want them to play dead on the trail.
No, I don't want them to do that.
What happens if you're out on the trail and one dog decides to play dead? Has that ever happened?
It happened today.
It did?
Yep.
What happened?
My leader wasn't confident in herself, and so she kind of blocked out in the starting chute. So I had to switch a dog, and one of my dogs got loose, and so I had to put another dog up there, and I just switched the dogs around and make her confident.
Did it slow you down at all? Very much?
Did switching slow it down? No. It stopping took a lot of time, though.
How did you finish in the race?
I disqualified.
Oh, you disqualified.
Because I lost the dog.
Okay, all right. So, what do you do to regain confidence or help this lead dog regain confidence?
Well, she's confident when she's with her normal leader. When she's with Cracker. I use Cracker, my 3 dog, so she had another dog up there, 6 dog, and she just kind of got scared.
So
I think a little bit experience, and if she has Cracker back up there with her, she'll do fine.
What you're telling me is it's teamwork.
Yeah.
How old are most of the dogs when you do race them now on six dog sleds?
Anywhere from 2 to maybe 8 is probably our oldest.
Do you have a dog obedience school?
Do we?
Yeah.
No.
How do you teach a dog obedience?
Work.
Just by working with them all the time, huh?
Yep.
Where do you go to school?
When or where?
Where?
Johnsburg Central School.
Johnsburg?
In North Creek, yep.
Okay, and how often are you there in school?
I'm there all the time.
You are?
Except I take off Fridays and Mondays usually because I'm going at the races.
I thought I saw something somewhere that said you go on these races up to Alaska.
I used to, but I don't.
Oh, you
anymore.
used to?
Yeah.
Are you becoming a retired old lady? Is that it?
No. I have to go to school because I'm in 8th grade now.
Okay, so from here on out for the next 4 years, it's a lot of dedication
Yeah.
to your schoolwork.
Yeah.
Are you married yet?
No.
No. How come?
So I don't want to get married yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's a good reason. Well, Korea, nice talking with you. And what races do you have ahead of you today?
Well, maybe Paul Smith. I'll be flying up to Alaska for 1 week, so I only missed a week of school. I'll be flying
Oh,
up
so
there
you do miss school.
Yeah, but not that much.
Okay.
And to go up for the Junior North American.
Okay, well, Korea, good luck today and in the races here, and good luck up in Alaska.
Thank you.
All right.
10 seconds.
Speaking with Korea's parents, Harris and Ginger. First off, nice to have you with us today. And I want to find out a little bit about you and dog sledding. Harris, I would assume that you've probably been in this for a couple of
We have
years.
some more times that just come in.
About
We have an unofficial
26
finish time
years,
on
I
Robert
guess it's
Stevens of
been.
North
Yeah,
Pole,
that's quite a
Alaska,
while.
How'd you
26
first get interested in
33.09
dog racing?
seconds. That's
I,
26:33.
well, back then, a Husky was not a very popular dog, and I decided I wanted a rugged dog that would be a nice house pet, not ever having any idea that this was going to lead to me owning 150 of these dogs.
Oh, really? 150?
Yes.
Of course, you're not only a racer, but you also breed for other teams as well.
We do. We breed and raise and train and condition, and various people that want to be in the sport would come to us and get dogs, and we ship them all over the world, all over Europe and North America.
Obviously, this is a family operation. Ginger, what are your main duties in the operation?
Well, we do, all of us do everything. Where it begins to divide is the racing, and I do race also, but I race the second team usually.
Already crossed the finish line.
Right now we're concentrating on dad and daughter, so I'll go out and train and work with them as a handler on the truck.
How'd you first off get exposed to dog sled racing?
Well, through my husband, I found him somewhat attractive to begin with, and I thought the dogs were pretty good too.
Let me ask you first, which came first, the dog or the husband?
That's a question we'll have to talk about later. No.
It is an operation where where the family's really
We have
important,
an
and she does all the work and we watch.
That's not true. We all have, it's like a farm, you know, everybody has responsibilities. It's a tremendous opportunity to teach a child responsibility and draw a family in close together. Like, we have our older children here too now. They've gone, they're on their own careers, but they come back to help support us in the team and help us around. And then go back later on.
Were your other children involved in racing?
Yes.
Each in turn, they took trips to Alaska with us, went on tour with us, because in about 100 days we'll travel 20,000 miles, from one end of the country to the other, end up in Alaska, and then they come back. So all of them have done that, and they've all been in, worked with the dogs and raced, and then all of them have gone into various different kinds of occupations.
And Ginger is a retired, an old, what should I say? You're a former school teacher.
I'm both.
Right.
However, I am doing a little substituting, so I don't keep my finger all out of the pie.
So you also keep a hand on Korea when you're on these trips as well.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good job for her. She tutors her a lot, and that's a big help.
Natalie is checking.
Harris, do you remember your first race?
Oh, real
we do
well.
want to make a correction.
Tell us about it.
I was running in what they called the unlimited class, but in those days it was ran about 10 dogs, and you could run a minimum of 3, and I ran 3, and I can remember working, running and pumping and running, and when I came in, I could see little dots because I was in oxygen depth, and I had come in 3rd with my 3 dogs, so I thought that was quite a feat. Nowadays you couldn't do that. But
where was that first race?
That was just outside of Buffalo in a little town called
So at this point,
sort of like Bakersfield?
I think Baker's Mills is so small that it would be hard to compare. We were really a whistle stop.
Oh, that's right. Bakersfield is in California.
Right. Bakersfield's good stuff. Baker's Mills, New York, is I think there's 77 post office boxes there.
Yeah. Someone told me there's 300 people in the family. I mean, in the family.
Area, maybe.
Yeah.
But the village is really tiny.
Ginger, what's the worst condition you can remember racing in?
Finish time for Herb Hyde of Passport, New York. 27 minutes.
Well, there's been some interesting challenges.
50.93 for Herb Hyde of Gasport, New York.
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
I thought she'd tell you that last year that she broke her leg, and that would be one of the... There was and on the course where I said, well, I don't think that tree will be a problem. She went down and hit the tree and broke her leg. But I'm glad to see that she has not chronicled that.
Well, I noticed that she's standing on her own too this year.
Right, no problem.
Really? No. We've had some interesting situations in our races, but as of late, what made me really hesitate, the courses have gotten so good that we don't have what we had in the old time, like he's explaining, where you go over, the meadow and through the woods to grandmother's house, in a sense. But back then, we had some interesting. One race I ran up in Quebec where a horse and buggy team came out on the trail. They were jollying around, and I thought, oh my Lord, the dogs picked up and they tried to catch them, and just before they caught them, the horse and buggy team went off the trail and off. And I'm there trying to pull my dogs back on the course because they forgot about racing. But so there were a lot of interesting things like that.
Let's talk a little bit, just a little bit more about Korea and find out where her career in dog sled racing will go from here, from this particular point.
Well, she's really interested in dogs, and she's interested in animal sciences and has been for quite a while. As we've been involved with feed studies, we've been around the institutions, the veterinary institutions, and she's kind of been brought up, working in the lab, watching the lab technicians and talking with the research veterinarian. So she's got herself set on becoming a veterinarian. and I think that's where we're going to find her going. And then she says she's going to build us a log cabin, and we're going to train her team for her while she's out in the front running the veterinary business. So it sounds like a pretty good deal for mom and pop.
Did you get this in writing?
Yeah, knowing how teenagers are, I'll be content that came out.
Well, Ginger and Harris, many thanks for talking with us.
You too.
And good luck in the future.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Fox, today you ran your first race, huh?
Yeah.
Andy, what'd you run in? The 3-dog, was it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How'd you do?
I came 19th place.
And out of how many?
23.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you going on further in dog sledding?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I haven't interviewed a first-time racer. Where are you from?
I'm from Forestville, Pennsylvania.
And how did you first become interested in racing?
My dad works for Alpo Pet Foods, and we came to sled dog races last year.
Uh-huh.
And I met Mr. Dunlap, and he showed me how to work dogs.
And I understand that you spent some time last summer.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
What'd you do with the dogs, or to learn the sport?
Well, we just went out on trails, hooked up like 4 dogs, and took out the dogs like around a 1.5 mile course, and then we just come back, and I eventually learned the commands.
Well, I know it's cold up here, but there wasn't snow down there during the summer, was there?
No.
How did you race on the sleds then?
Well, we didn't. We hooked them up to an ATV.
Hooked them up to an ATV?
Yeah.
Is that easier for the dogs to pull?
Well, we don't make them pull it. We turn on the engine and just give them resistance.
Oh, so you're cheating a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
What do you like best so far about racing?
The race.
You like the race?
Yeah.
So tell us, what was it like when you first took off this morning?
Well, I was kind of nervous, a little nervous, and then I just sort of calmed down and concentrated on what I was doing.
Did it seem like an eternity when they gave you a 5, 4,
Yeah, it
3, 2, 1?
Yeah, it did.
How long was the pause after 1 to the time you took off?
About 10 minutes.
Anything interesting on the course happened to you that hasn't happened in training?
No.
No? Well, Andy, good luck. Where's your next race?
Right here.
Right here? Tomorrow? And you're going to race in what? 3-dog? Another 3-dog race tomorrow. Well, good luck, Andy.
Thank you.
And nice meeting you.
Get out of your way.
Recapping the results from the first day of the 1990 Alpo International Sled Dog Championships in the 3-dog class today, Ann Condos holds the lead after heat number 1 with a time of 7 minutes 59.99 seconds, and TJ Condos is in second place, 8 minutes 23.27 seconds. Heather Kamenowski from Saranac Lake is in third position, running some of Buster Sandberg's dogs, 8 minutes 30.07 seconds. Buster, the race manager of the Alpo International. In fourth position, Claude Bergeron Jr., 8 minutes 34.22 seconds. And in fifth position, from Onekama, Michigan, is Katie Morris. Her time, 8 minutes 38.45 seconds. Turning our attention now to the first heat of the 6-dog class, Val Beland, who has many times won the gold medal in this class, the leader after the first heat. Her time after heat 1, 16 minutes 51.76 seconds. In second place, Amy Streeper from Osage, Minnesota, 17 minutes 4.9 seconds. In third place, Neil Johnson of Rothsay, Minnesota, 17 minutes 7.55 seconds. In fourth place, Stuart Osthoff of Ely, Minnesota, 17 minutes 29.8 seconds. And breaking the Minnesota crowd at the top, you might say, in number 5 position, John Sandberg of Paul Smith's, New York. His time after heat 1, 17 minutes 30.17 seconds. Also from the local area in the standings after the first heat, Fran Rich from the Saranac Lake area, and also Cindy Jost, who lives in the Paul Smith's Gabriels area. As far as as the kid and mutt competition is concerned, which is always a delight to the people that watch this sport, Susan Gilchrist is our leader after the first day of competition, a time of 1 minute 36.15 seconds. In second place is Brian Cheadle, who has a team from Tundra Outfitters, a local vendor, 1 hour, or I should say 1 minute, 40.64 seconds. In third position, Nicole Carbaugh, 1 minute, 42.52 seconds. In fourth position is Jeff Light, 1 minute, 42.6 seconds. And in fifth position, Trent Kamenowski of the Saranac Lake area, 1 minute, 57.73 seconds. Also, Charlie Goodman from the local area has placed 11th in the kid and mutt competition, which now brings us to the 8-dog event. And after the first heat, Neil Johnson of Rothsay, Minnesota, in first position, a time of 25 minutes, 41.69 seconds. Terry Killam of Northborough, Massachusetts, holding down the second spot, a time of 26 minutes, 9.7 seconds. In third position is Robert Stevens of North Pole, Alaska, 26 minutes, 33.09 seconds. Richard Terrien of Saint-Emile, Quebec, is currently in fourth place, 26 minutes, 41.66 seconds. And in fifth position, Mike Hines from Sioux, South Dakota, a time of 26 minutes, 42.79 seconds. And those are the results from Heat 1 action at the 1990 Alpo International. It sets up a day 2 that should be filled with plenty of excitement and probably some changes in the leaderboard.
Team number 2 to the sideline, team number 3 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor is Ross Saunderson of Charlie Lake, British Columbia. He's an apprentice electrician and is a former winner of the unlimited class here at the Alpo International. He won the event in 1987. This year he had a second place finish in the unlimited class last weekend at Ely, Minnesota, and was third in the unlimited class at Fort Walton, British Columbia in December.
Doing Denver Falls for Rico, Ross Saunderson.
In the 1990 Institute, Grass comes in 8th in unlimited class standings, 366.44 points.
Driver, you have 1 point. Team number 3 to the sideline, team number 4 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor is Eddie Streeper from Osage, Minnesota. Eddie, in the 1990 ISRA standings, comes in third in the unlimited standings with a total of 377.5 points. Finished first in the unlimited class in Fort Walton, British Columbia. Was third in 10-dog standings last year and was 12th in the unlimited class last year with 623.4 points.
Driver, you have 30 seconds. seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go driver! Team number 4 to the sideline. Team number 5 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor is Ken Maxson of Lowville, New York, and a heavy equipment operator. And last year in the unlimited class, he finished a very respectable 8th here at the Alpo International and was 26th overall in the 1989 ISCR standings with a total of 186.8 points. In the 1990 ISCR standings, he does have a rating in the 10-dog class where he currently is second with 130.84 points.
En quatrième position, c'est Ken Maxson de Lowville, New York. L'an passé, il s'était classé 8e dans la course sécurité ici à Saranac Lake.
Last year, Ken had a third place finish in the unlimited class at Laconia, New Hampshire, and last year was Ken's first year of actually running in the unlimited class, and his finishes at both
Driver, you have 1 minute.
Both at Saranac Lake and Laconia did exceed some of his expectations. He has some dogs that he is bred from the line of Tim Reddington.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go driver!
So, Truckee, California, last year in the unlimited class, 1989 Alpo, had 6-dog class, 4th in the 8-dog class last year.
Au départ, on retrouve Mike Boaz de Truckee en Californie avec le dossard numéro 5. Mike Boaz a déjà gagné dans la course des 10 chiens ici à Saranac Lake en 1986 et 87.
Team number 6 to the start line. Team number 7 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor, Harris Dunlap of Baker's Mills, New York. Harris is a former champion in the unlimited class here at the Alpo International. Actually, he won in 1981. He also won in 9th International Unlimited race. Also, he left one out as a 3-time winner. 1984, he also won that event. Last year, he was 11th in the unlimited class, 648.4 points overall.
Gabriels appartient à Harris dans Baker's Mills, New York. Harris a déjà gagné le championnat ici en 1981, 1988 et en 1988. L'an passé,
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go driver! Team number 7 to the sideline. Team number 8 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor is Gary Edger of Keenan, Wisconsin. Gary last year at the 1999 Alpo International finished in 4th position. He was 10th overall, 739.6 points. Gary has won this event in the past back in 1986. He was the unlimited champion here. And Gary finished 7th in the class. Johnson from Romsey, Minnesota. He was currently our leader in the 8-dog class and is running unlimited here, I believe, for the first time. In the 1989 ISCR standings, in the unlimited class, he did finish 38th and total of 113.9 points. In the 8-dog class last year, he was the ISCR silver medalist, 708.9 points. In the 6-dog class, 25th place, 200.8 points.
Le verseur numéro 8 appartient à Neil Johnson de Rothsay. Cette année, il a fini 9e.
Driver, you have 1 minute.
5 première place qu'il a déjà.
Some of his finishes this year include a 5th in the unlimited class at Fort Nelson, British Columbia, that in December. He also had first place finishes in the 6-dog class at Fort Nelson, in the 8-dog class at Minden, Ontario, in the 8 and 6-dog classes at Ely, Minnesota. In the 1990 ISCR standings, he is currently the leader in the 8-dog class with 555.7 points.
Driver, you have 30 seconds. 2, 1, go driver!
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Team number 9 to the sideline, team number 10 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor will be Kurt Merritt from Prince George, British Columbia. Kurt in the 1990 ISCR point standings, 13th in the unlimited class so far, coming in 270, 42 points, had a very good showing, 4th place last weekend at the All-American race in Ely, Minnesota.
En 9e position, c'est Kurt Merritt de Prince George, Colombie-Britannique. À Ely, Minnesota, cette saison, il a été 4e de la classe féminine. Il est au 13e rang. Les points plus là depuis la fin de la saison.
Driver, you have 30 seconds. Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go driver! Team number 10 to the sideline, team number 11 to the staging area, please.
And we have some times in from the quarter point on the course. At the quarter split, we have Terry Streeter, who was the first team out in 12 minutes flat. And we have Ross Robertson, second team out on 11:37. There's all at the quarter point. And then on par, and he is a candidate here for Mark Mariette, and placed second in the unlimited class in New Hampshire, 1989. And
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go driver! Team number 11 to the start line, team number 12 to the staging area.
11:50. 11:50. We have Eddie Streeter at 11:43. These are quarter splits that have just come in.
Question about how much work.
Almost got out trois.
Team number 13 to the start line, team number 40 to the staging area, please. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. start line, team number 15, staging area, please. Staging area, please. We have another split from the half, Boston, and from the trail at the halfway point, Eddie Streeter of Osage, Minnesota, 21-23, 21 minutes, 23 seconds for Eddie Streeter. That's the fastest half split we have so far. At the quarter point, we have Phil Johnson of Rockhaven, Minnesota. And next to start is Ron Lafferty, Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Five, four, three, two, one. Go driver! Team number 18 to the start line. Team number 19 to the staging area, please. And we have more splits coming in. At the quarter point, we have Kurt Merritt from Prince George, British Columbia, 11 minutes and 53 seconds. That's at the go driver! Team number 19 to the start line. Team number 20 to the staging area, please. Get him moving! Getting here. Team number 20 to the start line. Number 21 to the staging area, please. Our class are on official. Here comes Five, four, three, two, one. Go driver! Team number 21 to the start line. Team number 22 to the staging area, please. I also think that the Technically Area Chamber of Commerce should be passing on the back. I found out what Ross Atkinson was trying to find out. Mike Boaz. Just like whatever you have. Mike Boaz. Avec un Mike Boaz, c'est pas fait que... Quebec from 12-12. We have some times for the second checkpoint about halfway out as we see Mike Boaz finish in front of us. Kurt Merritt of Prince George, British Columbia, out at 22:18 for the half. Also, we have Mike Morris of Otakama, Michigan at 20. Coming toward the finish line now, so we'll have to see what his time. He looked like he had a pretty good three-quarter time, so we'll have to see how his time shapes up compared to the other five that have finished. Just to review, Eddie Streeter, 38:45.68.
Ici, au 3 quarts de chemin, en l'espace de 2 minutes, Kurt Merritt est passé, ainsi que Mike Morris, les deux avec un temps de 35-15 minutes. Et maintenant, devant nous, c'est Dan Bédard qui part.
And unofficial finish time for Harris Dunlap, Baker's Mills, New York, 40 minutes, 30.13 seconds. 40:30:13 for Harris Dunlap. Quarter time on Scott Pierman of 14:18. Also on Ralph Pegano, a quarter time of 13:22. We have in the beginning. That's right. 28:14 for Don Beland right now. That's the latest time that we've received.
On a au fil d'arrivée Gary Avenger avec un temps de 41 minutes 37. On a le demi du parcours Guy Gérard, 23 minutes. Au quart du parcours, on a Ralph Pegano, 13:22. Et Scott Pierman à 14:18. Et après 3 quarts du parcours, Don Beland, 28:14. Do you have a finish time on Harris Dunlap or Gary Edmonds?
Harris Dunlap's finish time is 40:30:13. Gary Edmonds 41:37:78. And we have an unofficial finish time on Neil Johnson of Rothsay, Minnesota, which has just come in 41 minutes 59.91 seconds, 41:59.91 for Neil Johnson. So our order right now, with a total of 8 teams in the field of 22, Eddie Streeper 38:45.68. In second position, Terry Streeper 38:50.11. In third position, Ross Saunderson 39:24.69. In fourth position, Mike Boaz 39:31.04. In fifth position, Harris Dunlap 40:30.13. In sixth position, Gary Edinger 41:37.78. In seventh position, Neil Johnson 41:59.91. And in eighth position, Ken Maxson of Largo, New York 42:16.23. So that's how we have the leaderboard currently based on the 8 sleds that are in. But a reminder that better than half the field is still out on the course, and everyone is capable of turning in a good time, and they have the team working the way they'd like them to work.
I think you're going to find that Don Milan is in there quite competitively. Neil Johnson just turned in a 41:59. He went by here a full minute slower than Don Milan.
Well, there's a lot of different strategies that go into racing these teams.
Where they do their sprinting, you mean?
Exactly.
We're at quite a delay since Don Milan. We have Rosaire Ferron, Jean Poissonneau, and Guy Girard, who have all had pretty good trips out to the quarter split.
And we have an unofficial finish time now on Kurt Merritt of Prince George, British Columbia. 42 minutes, 29.04 seconds. 42:29.04 for Kurt Merritt.
And we have for Kurt Merritt,
Michigan, just finishing up his run. We have some more times also that have come in from the course. We have Billy, and it looks like Don Deland just passed us. We had Don Deland at the 28:14 at the three-quarter mark. As I said, he just finished his run. Rosaire Perron.
we have a time of 34:56, almost exactly. He's running just about 2 minutes behind Brian Pierce. Out again.
And we have another team heading toward the finish line. And that's the team of Jean Boissonneau of Saint-Émile, Quebec, just crossed the finish line. And as you were mentioning, Rosaire Perron come in yet.
So there's a lot happened in that 12.5 miles.
Oh, definitely. Go to the head and actually pass that team and move on and pick up a lot of time. It doesn't take much at all.
I'm not wonderful at calculating, but these dogs have to be averaging somewhere in the high teens for 12.5 miles. That's pretty good pace.
Definitely. Guy Girard just getting ready to take the flag.
On a un temps pour Jean Boissonneau à 43 minutes et 9 secondes. Rosaire Perron, 45 minutes et 49, alors que Guy Girard est au fil d'arrivée.
I predict you're going to be seeing John Malberg, and right behind him, Brian Pierce, quite shortly. Malberg was really stepping up the pace when he came by here.
And at this point, it was a long while before we did see some teams, and then we saw 3 in a very short period of time, from what we understand. Unofficial finish time for Guy Girard of Saint Thomas de Joliette, Quebec, 43 minutes, 9.95 seconds, 43:09.95 for Guy Girard. And as we've said, the leaderboard has not changed very much from the first few that have gone out. There have been very few changes in the time. With teams still out on the course, shows Eddie Streeper in first place, Terry Streeper in second. Again, this is all unofficial, pending verification of times. Ross Saunderson is in third position, Mike Boaz fourth, Harris Dunlap fifth, Gary Edinger is sixth, Don Deland is seventh, Neil Johnson eighth, Ken Maxson ninth, and Kurt Merritt 10th. That's the order that we have right now, and again, we still have, still have 8 teams that are finishing, and as a matter of fact, one of them just crossed.
Forget is quite a bit behind
more than 2 minutes behind Ron Lafferty by here.
But he is coming through the finish line right now.
This whole load.
He's just concluded his unlimited run. For John Malberg of Tyrone, Pennsylvania.
John Malberg, 42 minutes 51 secondes. 42-51.
And top 10 right now, unofficially as we have it.
Brian Pierce a terminé en 41 minutes et 38.
Him in 6th position. So the order now changes again. It doesn't affect the top 5 placings.
11h30 les jeunes, 12h30 8 chiens, et à 2h30 la classe illimitée suivie des médailles d'argent pour Sport Annex.
And just finishing up was Bill Kornmuller. And we've just been advised that the official time, as just finishing up with the late for Jay, the official times for the, or I should say the split times for the unlimited 8-dog and 6-dog races will be posted here at the Sports Annex and also at the Mushers Ball at Club 86. So we will have those available for you, standing, including the split times for those of you who want to see the splits. We will have a full posting of splits. Fried chicken, baked beans, rolls of butter, chocolate eclairs, apple pie, coffee, and tea. And your price is $5 per person.
Screens, from microwaves to electronic laser beams. All success and all men's dreams begin with a quest to touch the unseen. Aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. Aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. If you're gonna try, then aim high. Don't give up, don't give in. You were born to win. Fear of faith, it's you who decides. If you live, if you survive. Aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. Aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. If you're gonna try, aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see there inside. Aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. If you're gonna try, aim high, reach for the sky. There's a tendency to become what you see in your mind. Aim high, reach for the sky. You've a tendency to become what you see in your mind. If you're gonna try, then aim high.
If you're not making the progress you'd like to be making and are capable of making, maybe it's because your goals are not clearly defined. A man without direction is like a boat without a rudder. Both make useless circles. Success is not a lucky collision, it's a one-way decision. You gotta have a goal.
A builder can't build if he doesn't have a plan. A pilot can't fly with no place to land. Oh no, no. have a goal. You can't leave with no place to go. You can't arrive if you don't have a goal. Oh no, no, you can't go. You gotta have a goal. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have direction. You gotta have a goal. There ain't no exceptions, no. You can't go. You gotta have a goal. Success is not a lucky collision. Success is a one-way decision. You gotta have a goal. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have direction. You gotta have a goal. There ain't no exceptions, no. You can't go. You gotta have a goal. A builder can't build if he doesn't have a plan. A pilot can't fly with no place to land. Oh no, no, you can't go. You gotta have a goal. Yep, you gotta have a goal. Got your dreams. It's been a long, hard road, but don't give up, 'cause you're gonna succeed with just one more below. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you can make it if you take it one day at a time. If you take it one day at a time, just keep working away. I'm sure you know it took more than one day to build the streets of Rome. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Succeed with just one more blow. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you can make it if you take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Treat them like a chum. When they don't buy it, you wonder how come. You talk about yourself or your family. You should be talking talking about their needs. They want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, they want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, if you want to reach your goal, they want to hear benefits. You're good with a line, yeah, you're quick with a joke. When you ask him to buy, oh, the guy says I'm broke. You want him and dine him, you treat him real fine. When you go for the clothes, oh, they don't seem to sign. They want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, they want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa. They want to hear benefits, benefits. Your statistics may sound fine. They want to hear the bottom line. They want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, they want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, if you want to reach your goal, they want to hear benefits, benefits. Whoa, they want to hear benefits, benefits.
Countless men who have succeeded will tell you perseverance was the determining factor in their success. Here's a little something I carry in my wallet and refer to often. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Hold on to your dream.
Hold on, you gotta be strong, yeah. Hold on, you keeping on and hold on till the magical east wind blows, till your ship comes home. You hold on till you build a ladder to your star, till you build a dream in your heart. Hold on, hold on, you gotta be strong and hold on, you keeping on, yeah. Hold on, if you can hold on just a little bit longer. When it gets rough, the tough gets stronger. Hold on. Strong, yeah. Hold on, you keeping on and hold on. If you can hold on just a little bit longer. When it gets rough, the tough gets stronger. Hold on till the magical east wind blows, till your ship comes home. You hold on till you build a ladder to your star, till you build a dream in your heart. Hold on, hold on, you gotta be strong, yeah. Hold on, keeping on and hold on. Hold on! If you think you can, as a man thinketh, so is the man. You can do it if you'll try.
try. You can do it. You get what you give to life. You can do it if you'll try. Pick up yourself, there ain't no one else. Spread your wings and fly. Ooh, you can do it if you'll try. Yourself, there ain't no one else. Spread your wings and fly. Ooh, you can do it if you try. You've got to try. You can do it if you think you can. Set your goal, make a plan. You can do it if you'll try. You've got to try. You can do it.
The dictionary is the only place you'll find where success comes before work. No one has ever climbed the ladder of success with his or her hands in their pockets. No, you won't find any rules for success that will work unless you do. We have only failed when we've stopped trying.
They said you can't, he said I can. This is America, free to be what I am. Running 26 times, he fell 23. But Abe Lincoln went on to set the captives free. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep the dream alive. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep it burning inside. You've got to try. In the midst of depression, there on the radio, he taught the people fear was their true foe. Though crippled to walk, he taught a nation to stand. And FDR taught us to try, and we can. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep the dream alive. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep it burning inside. You've got to try. Applauding that day as you're making your way across the winning line. All the quitters wishing they were the winners, saying how'd you do it? You'll simply reply, you've got to try, 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 try. Keep the dream alive. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep it burning inside. You've got to try, 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 try. Keep the dream alive. You've got to try, try. You've got to try, try. Keep the dream alive.
This song is dedicated to the volunteers of America. We thank you. I've seen them in the firehouses,
Seen him in the hospitals too. I've seen the face of my neighbor. Maybe I've seen you. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. Where would we be without them? Heaven knows. I read about a fireman, a man who saved many men. I read he went in for one more, never came out again. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. Where would we be without them? Heaven knows. A boy was lost in the forest. 4 long days, 3 long nights. As the man came out with the boy in his arms, he was yelling, I found him, thank God he's alive. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. Where would we be without them? Heaven knows. Seen them in the Salvation Army. Seen them in the Red Cross too. I've seen the face of my neighbor. Maybe I saw you. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. Yeah. God bless the giving people. God bless them so. God bless the giving people. God bless them so.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Le numéro 132, Bernard Chaussé de Saint-Lambert de Lévis. On a un temps pour Régent Dubé à la demi à 9,24 et un temps final pour Diane Pierce, 18,26.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver! Team number 133 to start. Team number 134 to the staging area, please.
Our next competitor, Réjean Terrien of Saint-Émile, Quebec. An unofficial finish time for Bob Ganous of Waxhaw, North Carolina, 21 minutes, 53.04 seconds. 21:53.04 for Bob Ganous.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Le numéro 133 appartient à Régent Terrien. Et on a comme temps final pour Bagnous 21,53. 21,53.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver! Team number 134 to the start line, please.
Unofficial finish time, Melanie Light of Clayville, New York, 18 minutes, 58.02 seconds. 18:58.02 for Melanie Light. Unofficial finish time for Jerry Mulvey, or make that a split for Jerry Mulvey at the 3-mile mark. It would be 10:02. 10:02 at the 3-mile mark for Jerry Mulvey. Set to start, Michelle Osthoff of Ely, Minnesota.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Le numéro 134, Michel Osthoff de Ely, Minnesota. On a un temps pour Melanie Light, 18:58. Il y a le demi Jerry Mulvey à 10:02.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Team number 122 to the start line, please. Team number 124 to the staging area, please.
Unofficial finish time for David Jenny Sr. of Kintnersville, Pennsylvania.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
20 minutes, 50.16 seconds. 20:50.16 for David Jenny Sr. of Kintnersville, Pennsylvania.
On a un temps final pour David
Driver,
Jenny.
you have 15
À
seconds.
20:50. 20:50.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Team number 124 to the start line, please. 124.
Unofficial finish time for Serge Pomelot of Val-d'Or, Quebec. 19 minutes.
Team 124, you have 30 seconds.
19:19.14 for Serge Pomelot. Also unofficial finish time, Pat Gick, Seven Valleys, Pennsylvania. 18 minutes, 56.56 seconds. 18:56.56 for Pat Gick.
124, you have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver.
We have unofficial finish time for Réjean Dubé, Pont Rouge, Quebec. 19 minutes, 5.69 seconds. 19:05.69 for Réjean Dubé.
On a des temps pour Régent Dubé de Pont-Rouge. Ça, c'est le père à 19:05. Pat Gick à 18:56. Et Serge Pomerleau à 19:19.
And we do have the splits from the course. Lionel Petit of Gatineau, Quebec at the 3-mile split in 8:03. Marcel Levesque of Rimouski, Quebec, 9:34 at the split. Also, Crea Dunlap, Bakers Mills, New York, made the turn at the 3-mile marker at 11:25.
On a des temps à la demi pour Lionel Petit à 8:03. Marcel Lévesque, 9:34. Et Crea Dunlap à 11:25.
Just to review what we have so far as the competitors that we have in the lead unofficially. These are all unofficial times, we will remind you. Unofficially, we have the leader as Val Beland of Ely, Minnesota, with a time of 16 minutes, 51.76 seconds. In second place, Amy Streeper of Osage, Minnesota, 17 minutes, 4.9 seconds. In third position is Neil Johnson of Rothsay, Minnesota, 17 minutes, 7.55 seconds. In fourth position, Stuart Osthoff of Ely, Minnesota, 17 minutes, 29.8 seconds. In fifth position is John Sandberg of Paul Smith's, 17 minutes, 30.17 seconds. In sixth position, we have Dennis Stordahl of Delta Junction, Alaska, 17 minutes, 45.9 seconds. In seventh position, we have Ron Lafferty of Fort Nelson, British Columbia, 17 minutes, 51.76 seconds. In eighth position is Nancy Nolke of Strong, Maine, 18 minutes, 1.19 seconds. In ninth position, Dorothy Arthurs of Sagal, Idaho, 18 minutes, 1.43 seconds. And in 10th position right now is Jean-Marc Julien of Pont Rouge, Quebec, 18 minutes, 2.29 seconds. Now, keep in mind, all of these readings that we've just given you are unofficial timings at this point, and we will go to verification following the races themselves when everyone is in. But we can tell you unofficially that those are the times that we have at the present. Unofficial finish time now for Marcel Levesque of Rimouski, Quebec, 19 minutes, 31.68 seconds. 19:31.68 for Marcel Levesque. Unofficial finish time for Lionel Petit, 18 minutes, 21.67 seconds. 18:21.67 for Lionel Petit of Gatineau, Quebec.
On vous rappelle que Marcel Lévesque a terminé en 19:31, Lionel Petit en 18:21.
And we want to give a reminder out to those of you who are present here in the staging area, and all those of you who may be considering coming out who are listening to us and our broadcast on radio. Please, no pet dogs in the staging area. Your dogs could wind up being hurt, and we'd hate to see that happen. If you have any dogs with you, I'd suggest you place them in the vehicle.
On vous rappelle que c'est Val Bellan qui mène encore avec 16:51. En deuxième position, Amy Streeper à 17:04. Neil Johnson, troisième, 17:07. Stuart Ostoff, 17:29. John Sandberg, 17:30. Dennis Tordall en sixième position, 17:45. Ron Lafferty, 17:51. En huitième position, Nancy Nolte, 18:01. Dorothy Arthurs à 18:01. Jean-Marc Julien en 10e position à 18:02. Et Stéphane Dubé, 11e à 18:04.
And we have some more splits from the trail. This is at the 3-mile marker, again about halfway out on this 6-mile course. We have Fran Rich, 9:04 at the split. Merv Hillpiper, 9:35 at the split. Unofficial finish time for Francine Paquette of Saint-Emile, Quebec, 19 minutes, 8.2 seconds. 19:08.20 for Francine Paquette.
On a un temps pour Francine Paquet de Saint-Émile en 19 minutes 8 secondes.
And for those of you who may not have been with us earlier, we did have the first heat of the 3-dog junior class, which was run, and we do have the official times on that. In first position after heat 1, and these are official times now, Ann Condos, 7 minutes, 59.99 seconds. Second place, TJ Condos, 8 minutes, 23.27 seconds. In third place from Saranac Lake, New York, Heather Kamenowski, 8 minutes, 30.07 seconds. In fourth place, Claude Bergeron, Jr., 8 minutes, 34.22 seconds. And in fifth position, Katie Morris, 8 minutes, 38.45 seconds. They will have a second heat tomorrow, and the combined time of the two heats will determine the final placings in the 3-dog class.
On vous rappelle que la course des 3 chiens ce matin, dans la première étape, une étape de 2 jours, a été gagnée par Anne Condos, suivie de TJ Condos. Heather Kamenowski est 3e, Claude Bergeron fils 4e, Cathy Morris 5e.
And unofficial finish times coming in for Jerry Mulvey of Warrensburg, New York, 20 minutes, 10.19 seconds. Unofficial finish time for Rosare Perron is...
We have a pretty good sized field here for the Kid and Mud competition. We have 13 riders or drivers. We're going to take them out the chute and we're going to bring them right back in. So it'll be a good quick race and it'll be a lot of fun and excitement. Number 2, bib number 2, you have 2 minutes. We're going to call you up to the start line. Bib number 2 to the start line. Bib number 3 to the staging area, please.
And this is the competition that I think everybody loves to watch. Kid and Mud. And it's no different than any other race. There'll be 2 heats, a heat today, a heat tomorrow. And combined time will determine the finishers. And they will receive prizes. And so the first competitor on the start line is going to be Brian Cheadle from Nunica, Michigan. He's with Tundra Outfitters. And the lead dog is Togo of Tundra. And we understand Brian loves dogs. And hike doggy is a favorite phrase of his around the house.
Alors, la compétition pour les jeunes, c'est une compétition de 2 jours. Le meilleur temps pour les 2 jours sera le gagnant. Et le premier départ appartient à Brian Cheadle, le numéro 2.
Driver, you have 1 minute. Roy, I just want you to know the dog is older than the kid.
Some things never change.
By about 10 years. Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver.
There goes Togo of Tundra.
Bib number 3.
Brian Cheadle.
To the start line, bib number 4 to the staging area, please.
And let's face it, it wouldn't be a kid and mutt race without a Jenny in it. And here's Joshua Jenny from Kintnersville, Pennsylvania. He started racing at the age of 1.5, and now he's a veteran at the age of 3. And the lead dog is Snowbird.
Le numéro 3, c'est Joshua Jenny.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Sa 3e compétition déjà, il n'a que 3 ans. Et son chien s'appelle Snowbird.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number 4 to the start line. Bib number 5 to the staging area, please.
This is always a challenge for the parents especially. They get a lot of exercise in here. Our third competitor is David Jenny Jr. And he's been racing since the age of 2. He's now 7 years old. And he came to Saranac Lake when he was 2.5. And I don't think many of us will forget him in some of his earlier races as well. And Sheba.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Le numéro 4 appartient à David Jenny, fils de Kintnersville, Pennsylvanie. Il a commencé à courser à l'âge de 2 ans. Maintenant, il est âgé de 7 ans.
Driver, you have 15 seconds.
And we see Togo of Tundra just made it in.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number 5 to the start line. Bib number 6 to the staging area, please.
There's a lot of parents getting exercise out here today. Our next competitor is Sarah Swalnick of Colton, New York. Sarah is a veteran here of Kid and Mutt competition.
Le numéro 5 appartient à Sarah Swalnick de Colton, New York.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Mommy cheated at the end of the chute. She kind of jumped into the finish chute to give a hand with the other one, too.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number.
There's a dog that knows where he's going.
Bib number 6 to the start line. Bib number 7 to the staging area, please.
Unofficial finish time for Brian Cheadle of Nunica, Michigan. 1 minute, 40.64 seconds. And set to start is Trent Kamenowski of Saranac Lake,
who's a nursery school student. Lead
Driver,
dog
you
is
have
Usyk.
30 seconds.
Le numéro 6 est celui de Trent Kamenowski de Saranac Lake. Son chien s'appelle Moussik. Et le temps pour Brian Cheadle, 1 minute 40 secondes.
Driver, you have 15 seconds.
Well, it's inevitable. Here they're all coming together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number 7 to the start line. Bib number 9 to the staging area, please.
And our next competitor is Sarah Gilchrist of Brecon, Ontario, 6 years old.
Notre prochain concurrent, c'est Sarah Gilchrist de Brecon.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number 9 to the start line. Bib number 10 to the staging area, please.
This is heated competition, but sometimes the dogs don't know that. Unofficial finish time for David Jenny Jr. of Kintersville, Pennsylvania, 1 minute 58.77 seconds. Unofficial finish time for Joshua Jenny of Kintersville, Pennsylvania, 4 minutes.
Driver, you have 30
seconds.
seconds.
Au départ, le numéro 9, Isley Gilchrist de Brecon, Ontario. Et on a le temps pour David Jenny first.
Driver, you have 15 seconds.
58. Et Sarah Swalnick, 2 minutes 13.
seconds.
Isla Gilchrist on the line, age 9.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Bib number 10 to the start line. Bib number 11 to the staging area, please.
Unofficial finish time for Sarah Swalnick, 2 minutes, 13.21 seconds, 2:13:21 for Sarah Swalnick. Our next competitor is Garrett Ettinger of Keenan, Wisconsin. The lead dog is Poppy, and Garrett is 2 years old.
Au départ, le numéro 10.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Il appartient à Garrett Ettinger de Keenan, Wisconsin. Son chien s'appelle Poppy et le jeune est âgé de 2 ans.
And this is Garrett's first year of racing.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Driver number 11 to the start line, please.
Unofficial finish time for Sarah Gilchrist
Number
of Brecon,
14,
Ontario.
Dink Carbaugh to the staging area, please.
1:36:15. 1:36:15 for Sarah Gilchrist. That's our fastest time so far unofficially. Trent Kamenowski, unofficial finish time, 1:57:73.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
And set to start is Garrett Wagner, age 7.
Le numéro 12, Garrett Wagner. Il y en a un temps le meilleur de la journée pour Sarah Gilchrist.
Driver, you have 15 seconds.
Et Trent Kamenowski, 1:57.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver. Okay, up now we have number 14, Dink Carbaugh.
And in kid and mud competition, Dink Carbaugh is the defending champion.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
She's won this event the last 2 years. She's now 6 years old. She's been racing since the age of 2. So watch, keep your eye on this one.
Alors, la championne défendant, Nicole Carbaugh. Elle a gagné les 2
Driver, you
dernières années.
have 15 seconds.
Elle a maintenant 6 ans. Elle porte le numéro 14.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, the start. Bib number 16 to the staging area, please.
Unofficial finish time for Isla Gilchrist, 2 minutes, 36.25 seconds, 2:36.25 for Isla Gilchrist. Set to start from New Tripoli, Pennsylvania, is Matt Masenheimer, age 11. And the dog that'll be pulling him is Rufus.
Au départ,
driver, you have 30 seconds.
Le numéro 15 avec Rufus Matt Masenheimer de New Tripoli, Pennsylvanie. On a un temps de 2 minutes 36 pour Isla Gilchrist.
Driver, you have 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver! Okay, here we have bib number 16 to the start line, bib number 17 to the staging area, please.
And our next competitor is Jill Shell from Hockessin, Delaware, age 7. And she was second in the one-dog class 3 years ago.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
On a maintenant le numéro 16, âgé de 7 ans, Jill Shell, qui a terminé 2e l'an passé et en est à sa 3e année.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver! Number 17, Charlie Goodman to the start, please.
And Charlie Goodman is from Saranac Lake, makes her home out on the Forest Home Road, 7 years old. She's a downhill skier and a horse rider, and she's just getting started in sled dog racing.
Au départ, le numéro 17, Charlie Goodman, qui est une bonne skieuse également, qui aime faire l'équitation.
Driver, you have 30 seconds.
Elle a 7 ans, elle est native de Saranac Lake.
$15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, driver!
We have some unofficial finish times. We have Nicole Dink-Carbaugh. If this time is accurate, and again, all these times are unofficial, we'll check them after this race is over, and they'll be verified and we'll post later. But I'm showing a time of 42.52 seconds on Nicole Carbaugh. We're going to check that one. But we have Brittany Shell, 141.76, and we have Jeff Light, 142.60. Those are some of the other times that have come in the last couple of minutes.
On a un temps non officiel pour Nicole Carbaugh à 42 secondes 52. Brittany Shell, 1 minute 41. Et Jeff Light, 1 minute 42. un temps final pour Jill Shell, 1 minute et 19 secondes.
Unofficial finish time for Jill Shell, 1 minute 19.77 seconds. 1:19.77 for Jill Shell. Eight dog competitors, you have 45 minutes to start. A reminder that coming up at 12:30 we will have the start of the 8-dog class. Also at noon today in the weight pull area there will begin the eliminations for the weight pull competition. The weight pull eliminations, all of the dogs will have to pull a certain weight to qualify for tomorrow's finals. And that'll be going on in the weight pull area starting at noon today. And we'll have weight pull action for you tomorrow also in the weight pull area. That'll be the weight pull finals. So we will be back to bring you coverage of the 8-dog class. Also, the unlimited class will get underway at about 2:30 this afternoon.
Number 137 to the sideline, number 138 to the staging area, please.
I want you